This is Tim Williams back from with TWI, and I'm here at our Transformation Center in Detroit, Michigan. This is where, when we're in Detroit, this is where TWI does most of its work, all of its work primarily, but most of it. We do it right here at the Transformation Center on the northeast side of Detroit. I want to ask you this today on this Transformational Talk Day. I want to ask you, when was the last time that you stopped and really gave some thought about the direction of your life and where you're going and the direction that you're going in? When was the last time that you gave some considerable thought about that? And the reason why I ask you that question is because no matter where you are, no matter where you are, and no matter what's going on right now, your position in life has a lot to do with your mindset. It has a lot to do with what you've been thinking about, has a lot to do with what you're thinking about even right now. And so we tend to go in the direction of our most dominant thoughts. Our lives are directed to what we're thinking about mostly. And so today I want you to think with me. I heard a quote stated, a man will never rise higher than his belief. A man will never rise higher than his belief. You will never rise higher than what you believe. I will never rise higher than what I believe about myself, what I believe about what has happened to me, what I believe about what I can do. I'm never going to rise higher than that belief. So therefore, if I want to go a different direction, if you want to go a different direction, then you're going to have to make some adjustments to your mindset. You have to shift a paradigm. You're going to have a paradigm shift so that you can begin to chart the direction that you're headed in better by controlling or changing or adjusting the way you think. Now, the Bible says that as a man thinketh, the proverb says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So I want to tell you right now, all of us face limitations, and all of us have situations and circumstances that come in our lives. And when they come in our lives, we have a choice whether or not how we're going to view them and what perspective we're going to take about them. And one of the perspectives that we tend to take is that there are limitations. And I want to tell you right now, you're not fenced in. It may seem that way. It may feel that way. You're not fenced in. You're not fenced in your thinking. You're not fenced in your heart. You're not fenced in your feeling. You have to begin to recognize that I'm going to begin to look at what has happened to me or look at the choices that I made and say, you know what? Those choices and what has happened to me, those circumstances, does not have to become my conclusion. I often say at TWI, and I often say to different clients, your condition, your current condition is not your conclusion. Your current condition is not your conclusion. It does not have to be. And you don't have to be or feel that you're fenced in. You don't have to feel that you can't go beyond where you are. What you can do is understand that the smallness that you feel, the tightness that you feel, that's coming from within you. Your life isn't small. What you've been through, what you've experienced, what you know, what you've learned, what you're yet learning, what's yet to come to you, that doesn't, your life is not small. You're not fenced in unless you choose to be fenced in. And I want to challenge you, do not choose to be fenced in. Adjust the way you think. Adjust it to the point that you realize, my life isn't small, but I may be living it small. Get it? Your life isn't small, but you could be living it small because of the way you think. So I want to challenge you today to think big. Think big and then live big. Because if you open up your life and open up how you think and open up to new things and open up to new perspectives about what your situation looks like, I guarantee you that there can be a flood of wisdom and ideas that can come through you. They can say, here's an alternative. Here's some adjustments that I can make. So again, remember this. You will never rise higher than what you believe. What you believe about yourself, what you believe about what's happened to you. You'll never rise higher than that. And that you are not fenced in. Even if you may feel fenced in, even if you may feel limited, you're not limited. Your life isn't small. In fact, your life is big because it has potential. And instead of looking at your limitations as limitations or your circumstances as limitations, start seeing them as opportunities. Opportunities to do what? Opportunities to grow, opportunities to change. Look at the challenges as an opportunity for you to make some adjustments and begin to live big. Live big by thinking differently. And so I want to encourage you today is that your life isn't small. Your life is in fact big because you aren't small. The smallness that you may be feeling is coming from within. And in order to do something about that, you got to change the program within. You got to change what you think, change what you feel. And then when you do that, I believe you'll be all right. I believe that you'll start seeing life differently and that you'll live life bigger on a larger platform. You can do it. You know, you can do it because power is within you to do it. You can do it because the greater one is in you. You know, you can do it because there's greatness inside of you. But you just got to think differently. You got to tap into that potential. And here at TWI, we believe in you. We really do. We believe that you can do it. We believe that you can make some changes and that your life ends small. I may sound redundant, but it's on purpose. Because I believe that through repetition, I can help reprogram that and reprogram that thinking that you have. You know, your life isn't small, but you may be living it small. You aren't small, but you may be living it small, and no one has fenced you in. Yeah, some choices you made may not have been the best choices, but learn from those choices that you've made. And again, if you don't like the direction you're going, change it. You are not your current condition, and it does not have to be a conclusion. You can change your direction by the choices that you make, and I challenge you. Think differently about it. Be encouraged today. We'll talk with you later. This is Tim Williams from TWI. Talk with you soon.